Hey everyone, Lance Danger here for day 72 of 100 Days of Making Comics, Volume 4. And I'm going to go more straight to the point, just kind of like go to the straight to the stuff that I've done because I don't want to take up like too much time, and also again I'm doing it from the phone as well, so the shorter the video, the better the phone handles it once it to upload to YouTube as well. So I mentioned it on my Facebook, but never mind, which is a auto bio strip that I've been doing for a long time now, on and off. I only do like 12 strips, take a pretty good break, then do another 12 strips, so I call them seasons of that web strip. Today I finally sat down and wrote the outline for another 12/6 for its sixth season, so that has me very excited. It's been a while since I've worked on Nevermind. I believe it was in the second round of 100 Days of Making Comics that I finished the fifth season of Nevermind, which was kind of like stayed pretty much hanging. It was the season that I did when I had first moved back to New York, so there was a lot of stuff going on at the time. I was trying to get into the groove of being in the city again, and there was also a lot of technical problems as well. As I mentioned in a video years ago, the place where we live at got flooded twice, and we lost a lot of stuff, including a lot of equipment and a lot of artwork as well for for that series and for Warlord as well. So that definitely set me back for doing that season. It kind of stayed hovering around until the 100th challenge, when I was able to finally finish that season along with other strips as well in subsequent days of the challenge. As for example, in the third round of the challenge, I finished two more web strips as well that were kind of hanging in that process of moving from Puerto Rico to New York again. So again, this 100 challenge has really helped me shape and form a lot of those strips and comics that I hadn't been able to finish yet. So I'm excited that I wrote the outline today for that. It took me a while. It took me like maybe 40 minutes to write it down exactly what I wanted to do for this season, which is probably the fastest since the second season, maybe, because the third, fourth, and fifth ones kind of took me like maybe 2 or 3 days to kind of like sit around and think like, what could I put on this strip? What would be interesting in that one? What could be funny for the other ones? So it's good that for me personally that I was able to sit down and just knock it out of the park like that in about 40 minutes. And pretty much my time for the comic making went into that today. I also dabbled a little bit in the coloring, but I couldn't do too much because, again, midterms are starting next week, and I have a handful of school projects to do as well. So that's kind of limited me a little bit, but I was able to get in like overall a good hour and a half of comic book work today. So that's definitely a flawless victory for day 72. And it's actually helped me also slow down a little bit because I was starting to kind of do a little too much, wanting to do a little too much at the same time. So the finger thing has helped me as well, kind of like pace myself a little better so I won't burn myself out before this challenge is over, especially since I do have a lot of work to do for school as well, especially again midterms, and I want to keep my grades up as well. So that's pretty much it. Day 72, another flawless victory. Almost a quarter of the way done with version 4 of the challenge. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully next time I'll show you some artwork, and happy Halloween!